Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Hopefully, this will fix whatever issues we were having. What is going on here?
Up front for strike two.
Check it out and see. See if we're good. There we go.
Swing and a line drive ripped out of
Run, Zach, run.
Touchdown for a hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Riley Green, second in the AL in home runs. That one to first. And it gets
Come on in. Oh, come on, come on.
Still come home with it. And they got him.
Shit.
Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. On the ground to third.
That'll end the inning.
In time to Vaughn. And they get Torkelson for the out. And the inning is over. One left for Detroit. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Luis
What's up,
Robert
JR?
Jr. Robert launched a homer in his most recent game. Cobb back to work.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Cobb, a former All-Star, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2006. Out to center. Baez.
The YouTube side is still shitty.
He makes the grab. 2 away.
Is it not letting me?
First baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now.
I don't know.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Nice.
Man at first, Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna have to kill
1-2.
the YouTube side because it's shit right now.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Detroit, Singy. These Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise, snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, and things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
This one in the air,
Yeah.
center field. Robert moves under it. One down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got a piece of it.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Tapped softly on the ground.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Throws to first in
Nope.
time.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
trying to do too much at one time here.
Up the middle to first, and the White Sox go quietly. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and we're still knotted at 0.
All right, so it looks like we might be finally good on the YouTube side. I apologize, guys.
Go back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I think we're finally good. Jesus. There was something hung up somewhere on the computer.
And a pitch. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
We are good. Again, I apologize, guys.
Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Javier.
Now it's Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
All right. So if you hung with us on YouTube, thank you.
And that one fouled off.
Sorry that the machine got the better of us at the start of this one.
Base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Hard grounder.
There you go, Javi.
And that turns the lineup over.
He was
So welcome in, everybody. Sorry that
but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
we've
That's
had
not one you're excited to get in front of.
45 minutes of
You know they
issues.
say, charge it. Crazy.
So the lineup flips over. Kerry Carpenter.
We are
up
good to go
for the
now.
Tigers. Swinging a foul out of play.
So thank you for being here. Hope you guys all have had an awesome Thursday. I'm just going to chalk it up to
Tap back
the old
to
saying,
mound.
shit happens. And it definitely happened
In time to Vaughn. 2 out.
tonight.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. McKinstry digs in now. Doubled his first time. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish
All right,
right
come on,
now,
Zach.
I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, will take all 3 swings.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Baez on at second with 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nope.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Back here in Detroit, start of the 4th. Here's the White Sox DH, Austin Slater. Just missed. And it's 1-1.
Hey, we got that one.
And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just on that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
That's outside. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here.
You guys saw the end of last night's stream. We last game we played, we were on the road in Seattle, top of the 9th.
Out to short. Sweeney.
Runner on first.
Throw pulls Hits him off the bag, and he's
2 outs, 2 strikes. Riley Green blessed a 2-run homer. You want to check it out? I've got the short uploaded on YouTube. You can check it out.
Just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Topman in the box, lays
I don't
off
think
for
this
ball
dude's going to
one.
be
Here's the pitch.
on the mound too long.
Sliced hard but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 the count. That's the ball. That's
In the
down.
dirt. Nice job behind the plate
Stop.
there. Two now.
Damn.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Damn.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. So here's Robert now. 0 for 1 so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. First and second here, no outs. This one popped.
There we go.
Infield fly called there.
Got 1 out.
Benintendi to hit. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Gets a piece.
Ooh, got a little piece of that one.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Oh.
But that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. Swing.
Got out of it. All right.
Couple of strikeouts.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Come on, Riley. Get something going for us.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Does anybody have a score on the basketball game?
A couple of times in this at bat, so
I know the Thunder were up last I saw.
That's a little bit low.
We'll take a walk here if they'll give it to us.
That one misses.
And they did.
Leadoff walk.
What a battle.
I feel like I've gotten more walks last night and tonight than I have
tell you what, he earned that
ever.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup.
All right,
hitter,
come on, Torque.
Spencer Torkelson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And there's 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly
he's 0 for 2.
out towards right field. Topman snags it for the 2nd out. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney.
All right, Sween.
That one inside. 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out
number
to
3.
center. Robert right there to make the grab. And that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
We're going to give this dude one more inning. Or try to.
This one smacked out to left center. Reaches but can't haul it in. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. There's a strike. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now the catcher comes up to him, Matt Theis. And a strike in there.
I mean, I hate
Runner on the move.
not having a fastball. That was dumb.
Sweeney. And there's 2 down.
I should have not swung at that.
Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
Ooh.
Sosa off of first with
Careful
2
with
away.
him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
All right, so Cobb got us through 5. I think we will
There's 5 shutout innings
go to the
are in
bullpen.
the books, and we still have no score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Jake.
All right, Jake.
Rogers.
Jake from State Farm.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these
Best
Tigers,
mustache in the game.
have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got a piece of it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes
Come on, Colt.
your cap.
Next to hit, Colt Keith. And that's outside. Ball 1. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Yeah, that would have been a strike.
Chop to the left side.
Right to the
Rojas.
third baseman.
And that quickly 2 away.
We got a Seattle game
And now it's
all over again here. It's going to be a pitching duel.
That's the third. On to first. Baez gone in the play.
We'll say these games do go fast, though. When nobody gets on base on either side.
Back at Comerica Park.
we
Austin
are,
Slater stands in.
Why do they have him at middle relief? Yeah, we'll go with it.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen. Tyler Holton.
Number 87, Tyler Holton.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate
Damn.
in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within
Come
the
on.
zone? We'll see, but I think they have
If you're just joining us, welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday.
like that one all day long, and so could every hitting
You are
coach.
new
Just a nice line
to the
of
channel, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch.
With the go-ahead run at first.
Welcome in. Don't be shy. Hop in the chat. Say hi. Let us know
Inside just missed.
where you're watching. If you got a favorite team, tell us who it is.
And he spits on that.
It's the White Sox. I'm sorry.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. On the ground to first, could be two.
Those two.
To second, there's one.
Got him.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Throw on to Torkelson.
Alrighty.
And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Bottom of the sixth inning. And here's
All right,
the
Kerry.
leadoff man, Kerry Carpet.
His energy is low. Let's take advantage of it here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That clips a corner.
He doesn't seem to
Ooh.
like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2
All right.
count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him.
Ah, damn.
Picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight.
Going to the bullpen.
The White Sox going with a new arm, Jared Schuster.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Cam
Come on.
Boozer up and loosening in the pen. Anderson getting
Here you go,
close
Zach.
as well.
Nah, we're not going to make it two.
And they
Go
have their
back.
first hit since the third inning.
There we go. His second hit of the game.
Drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel
All right,
to
Riley.
it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Riley Green. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You are a relief pitcher killer.
One away, tie game, go ahead, run, stands.
Let's take out
at
another one
first.
here.
Here in the bottom of the sixth. Over to
Woo.
first, and he's saved.
Yeah, fans not liking that.
And that is out of play.
Yeah, they're not going to get to that.
And the 0-2. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2.
We did start out 0-2 last time Riley was up, and we ended up walking, so
And
not
that
this
one
time.
is lifted in the air. Robert sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
All right, Spencer.
0 for 2 in this one. And that's way high. Ball one. McKinstry leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Heck what?
Thought that was going to go a little bit more out of the zone.
Next offering is fouled back.
That may have been the pitch. That one before.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sometimes you got to step into those.
On the ground. And that's just foul. That one ripped.
Oh, come on, baby.
Way back there. It's
Gone.
out of here. Touches down in the front row of the bushes. Home run. A 2-run shot, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Nice fireworks show. First time we've heard fireworks all season. We've been on the road. First 2 series. Good job, Torque.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Two
All right.
outs, nobody on. Digging in is this
Got a game now.
Wenzel Perez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Wenzel's going to strike out for us.
And there's
No,
a
we're
ball.
going to stay positive. It's actually the first time we've used him all year. Oh, and he says,
This one, it's
kiss
out
my
of
ass,
here.
Mike. That's what we get. We called him out. He heard us. And there he is giving us the finger.
Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3.
Good job, Wenzel.
That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest.
That's how we coach.
Man, my ears are ringing. I can
Drag
feel
you
that
down
in
just so
the
you
booth.
can build yourself back up.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that
There you
does
go.
it and those guys get to slap.
Tyler
So it was
Gilbert
like, fuck
comes
you.
on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. In the air, out towards right center.
Should have called Trey out.
Moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was worked. Andrew
That's
Benintendi
funny.
steps up. That clips the zone. 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got a piece of that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
Got a
ball.
piece of that. Got a piece of that.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability
You can get a piece of that.
tough pitches.
That was pretty nasty. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Perez coming on. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Didn't matter if you win or not. That was
Next offering is fouled back.
a strike. Any way you look at it.
Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing.
All right. Bottom of the 7th.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Come on, Jake.
Foul ball.
Ooh, got a piece of that one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That was a bad decision to swing at that one.
On the ground to third.
We don't make a lot of great decisions around here, if you're new.
Plenty of time to first.
That's half the fun. Maybe not so much fun for me, but
Colt Keith.
can be fun and entertaining for you guys. Ooh. Come on, Colt.
Popped up. Vaughn.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
So here's Baez now.
All right, Javi. Got a hit earlier.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Can
2
you
down, no
get on
run.
base
Here's
again?
the Bottom of the 7th. The other way.
Run it out.
But it's off his glove.
Got
No
there.
throw, and they don't get the out.
With two
All right.
outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Carpenter stands in now and watches strike one.
To not strike out again.
Baez off of first with 2 away. In the air, right side. Tuckman
out number
on the
3.
move. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Detroit, and the batter will be the shortstop.
See if we can
Colson
get one more
Montgomery.
inning out of Tyler.
That's in there. That's strike one.
We'll go Kane Lee.
That they bear down and turn
Close it out.
Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Matt Theis, the next to hit. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
0-1.
Ball one
No,
there.
that missed. That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around
Ooh,
the knees there, and you
that
can
was
see
a
him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree,
bad
but
spot.
it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Baez under it. And puts the
He's
squeeze
getting
on
all
that
the
one.
action here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, Josh Rojas. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cam Boozer takes over on the mound.
All right.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality.
Should be
pitches
our
right
last
here.
time to bat
Gotta do
this
his
game.
best to keep the score right where it is.
McKinstry now at the plate as he swings through strike
No balls.
one.
One
Gonna
strike.
really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And
One
the
ball, one
sweeper is
strike.
off the plate.
Got me one time. You're not getting me again.
Inside.
Damn.
And
Going
it's
the other
2-1.
way.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets it.
Out number 1.
One away on a drop third strike. Here's the left
right.
fielder, Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Number 64 getting loose out there. Varland also throwing. Swings and misses at one down below
Bad.
the zone.
1-1.
Bad decision on my part.
Outside low. And a count 2-1. Bases empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
We'll take a walk.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh,
2
Baez.
balls, 2 strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering way off the plate.
These announcers do like to troll us.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball.
Yeah, I
or
thought that
anything.
was
I
going.
just think he was flat out frozen.
Gonna
Did
go
not
out.
expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one hammered. That's back there.
There we go.
And out of here.
Second homer of the game for Torkelson.
His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
There's Wenzel.
Digging in, Wenzel Perez. And that one just
You
misses.
heard us talking shit on him last time and
Strikes.
hit a home run.
That one
That's down.
cutting but missing down low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
That probably would have been a ball. Yep.
That one hammered left field.
Ground
High
rule
bounce
double.
over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying.
They better make the most of his time, because
car, Boog. You
this is the
don't
first
need
we've
to
played
keep
him
the pedal down as you cruise into second
through,
base. Just no worries in
the
the
first
world.
two series.
You know
So,
what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now Trey Sweeney.
ooh, that's a
And
bad
good
call.
fastball to start him off at strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Their swing assessment just late.
That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up.
Guess
Gotta
we're gonna
stay
stick
back.
keep Tyler in there.
Probably coming.
Not close with that
The
one.
save is off the
It's
table,
2-2.
so it looked like he was still in pretty good shape. That last in the 8th.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and
Base.
2 outs. At the plate, Jake Rogers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a swing and a miss. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Come on, Jake. Yeah, that may have been the one.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Robert on the move. And that's the inning.
All right, not too bad.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Holton back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
And I know he needs to probably get pulled, but and obviously this isn't helping us.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, that's 2 strikes.
All right, we gotta pull
there.
him.
He did well just to put the ball in play. Kind of just punched it out there the other way.
As much as I don't want to.
Hard, but he got just enough of it
Damn.
to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Let's go Bo, I guess.
There comes the skipper. Bo Brisky into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. And now it's Luis Robert. Right through there for
There we go.
There's a strike.
0-2.
And that one lifted in the
Out
air
number
center
2.
field.
They'll probably send him.
Goes under it. He's got it.
No, they did.
There are 2 outs.
It's a pretty good throw there by Javi, too.
So it's their last chance in this one. Benintendi to the plate. That one pushed foul out of
Like
play.
he's struck out every time he's been up to bat.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Prisky is just one strike away. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
There we go.
Is the ball game.
Another win for the good guys.
A cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row.
Save real quick. All right, I need to look at my pitching rotation. Where is Mize Scooble? Olsen, is that right? Yeah, Flaherty will be there. Olsen, Mize, Jackson. All right. I think we're good. We'll go with one of the throwbacks there. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. I appreciate everybody being here to hang out while we play a little baseball. I think we'll keep everybody as is here. We'll go with that lineup. But welcome in, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch. If you're here to the channel for the first time, welcome.
Welcome
Or
to the Motor City. This is
if you're normally coming to the channel to watch wrestling content,
of division rivals. It's the
we're
Chicago
not
White Sox
no
and the
wrestling
Detroit
tonight.
Tigers. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Pre-game
Here's
nonsense.
Josh Rojas. Inside corner for a strike, and we're underway in Detroit. In for a strike, 0-2 now. Good job
Ooh,
to
got a
fight
piece
that
of it.
one off.
Get him on something high here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out in the top of the first. Austin Slater stands in. There's a strike. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
We like that.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
So 2 down, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Just missed.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss.
I like
See
it.
if you can go upstairs a little bit, make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 left for the Red Sox.
Good start for Reese.
Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Jonathan Cannon. What should we keep an eye on here?
All right, we need Kerry to have a bounce-back game. He had a
that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to
have a very good game.
down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters.
There you go. Drop, drop, drop.
Especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
All right, good start.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. There's the strike.
0-1.
This one smoked out to left.
Ah, thought it was going to drop.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations.
They're talking shit. We won the game 4-0.
What's your plan going to be? Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball there. Strike
Damn.
3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. Ground ball left side.
Won't knock one in this time.
Handles, throws to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. Out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Benintendi to start it.
All right. Struck him out a bunch in that last one. See if we can do it again here.
That's too low, and it's 1-0. Olsen, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Popped up. Keith. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That one pushed foul. Olsen. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings. But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. The White Sox leave one.
They're talking shit. We just got our 5th strikeout in 2 innings.
And we're back. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Late swing, foul to the left.
Yeah, I think we got to time that one up a little better. We could have not swung at that one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's still fighting.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-2.
In the air, left field. Benintendi sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Need about 10 to 12 more feet.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. First pitch, not close. Second inning here, no score. That one misses. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to
walk us, we'll take it.
Have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a
So
great
close.
play.
Batting 7, catcher Jake Rogers.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Bat is ice cold.
That one drilled left field.
We talk shit.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic.
Happens every
Well,
time.
there's something really nice about getting yourself an
All you got to do is talk down to your
Just
players.
to stroll into
All of a
second
sudden,
base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty.
they start to
And now you're
perform.
just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap.
I don't
so
care
you
if
can
they're
jog.
performing out of hate for me. That's fine.
And next to hit for Detroit,
I can
That
I can
pitch
deal with
clips
that.
The outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
I mean, we don't have a whole lot of speed on second base, but give him. We got 49.
Fouled off the
But
plate. They'll do it again.
Something
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit.
down into the
It's
outfield.
easier
Give him
to
a
do
chance.
damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-hander kick steals. And that one goes.
Go,
straight to
Rogers.
the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safe.
Throw another wild one.
When you're in scoring position and 2 outs, got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that one's a little bit low. And that's
Man, it took everything I had not to swing at that.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Go, 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 go. Oh, man.
And that'll do it.
It's all right.
Tigers leave one.
Made him throw a lot of pitches that inning.
With no score.
Got Jake on base.
Ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Olsen back to work. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Torkelson. He'll do it himself. And
Spencer.
a quick out number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Josh Rojas. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground right side. Keith
Colt.
gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 2.
And next is the designated hitter, Austin Slater. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back
Not good.
on the warning track and hauls it in.
Appreciate that slight breeze blowing back in there.
Check there. We head down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
All right, Javi.
The veteran outfielder, Javier Baez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's to third. Rojas throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Still waiting for IRL Javi to show up here.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's fouled off.
Baez can keep it up. Be comeback player of the year.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a foul ball. Out towards right center field.
Out number 2.
Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1.
You go, Gleyber.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Again, a 2-out base hit.
Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Strike 1.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
That missed inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Another
That one
strikeout.
in the dirt. Thanks. Gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder.
Pitching
Mike
duel
Tauchman.
continues.
He was late there. Strike 1.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And that one
Oh, no.
off.
That's going to go foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
On the ground, 2 ball.
Double play.
To second, back to first, and that is a double play. Benintendi up here. And first offering is fouled off.
Infield has been solid in this one.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Spencer Torkelson. In the air, right
You go,
field.
Spence.
And there's a base hit.
Keep going, Spence. Keep going.
For second.
We're going 3.
On his way to third. The relay throw.
Oh, damn it.
Now.
Got greedy.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay in second, keep yourself in scoring position.
Starting out,
instead
man,
of
that's
killing
dumb.
a potential rally.
And now Trey Sweeney. Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up. We're
That
here
could
in
be the
bottom
play
of
that
the
ends up getting us.
Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
Oh, that was stupid.
And it's fouled off, they'll do it again. And takes low for ball 1.
There you go, man. Keep throwing your pitches. I should have let that one go. That would have been ball 2.
In this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more.
Get through.
Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner.
We may have scored. Well, no. This slow ass would have had to hold up at third, but
grounded out his first time.
dumb.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Come on.
Here comes the 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Stays alive. Sweeney, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch.
One thing we don't really have any base stealers.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
There you go. That would have scored Torkelson.
The throw in.
Sweeney will get there, though. Good job.
So it's first and third with 1 down. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a
All right.
the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Oh, we got Jake again.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Doubled in his first AB.
He's going to get an RBI here.
And they strike first as they take a
There we go.
1-0 lead.
Should be 2-0. Not for my ignorant base running.
There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
I'm good with 1. I'm good with 1-0. We can ride that out.
1 out. Colt Keith now at the plate. And a foul ball.
Feel good about our starter. I feel good about our bullpen.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
So they always make you think you can make that. Because it's always off the bag when you don't go. But anytime you go, that dude's right there on the bag.
He grounded to third.
All right, Javi.
Ripped, but it
Woo.
curls foul. The 0-1. That's the sweeper. 2 on, 2 outs. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
It's
Out number
softly
3.
on the ground left side. Sends it to first. That ends the inning.
I know he only scored 1.
They pick up 1 run
We
on
did
the
some
RBI single.
damage to him.
It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Welcome in those of you that are just joining us.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the
Appreciate you
starters
being
have
here
performed
tonight,
up to
hanging
this
out with
point.
us.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
You know, these White Sox just
Don't be shy. You guys can hop in the chat.
They've been chasing pitches outside the zone.
Whether you're watching on Twitch or watching on YouTube.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. And it's through
gets
for a
through.
hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Montgomery at the plate now, and that's inside. Boots it. Still slings it to second. There's one.
Nope.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
I feel like that's kind of been the one thing with Torkelson for me. He's got a few errors.
Got him.
Woo!
And that's a strikeout.
Take a seat, buddy.
Nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5.
Let's go.
Now on the bump, Jake Eder.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Number 64 up and throwing. Varland also getting
Ugly as hell.
struck him out
So was that.
swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
All right.
a little anxious.
Got on base last time.
To the plate. Outside with a breaking ball.
Can he do it again?
Two-time All-Star, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry.
All right, Zach, keep it going.
That's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
33rd round pick, 2016.
Swinging inside deep right field. That one's carrying. And it's gone.
Goodbye. That may be his first of the year, maybe.
A monster shot to right. And head on. It's 3-0.
Is it? Nope, second.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for
There
sure.
you go. That's for you, those of you that are just tuning in.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Fought off foul.
Should have had a triple last time
One
up.
down, base is empty. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike.
Some dumbass sent him to third. I don't know who it was. Better fire that guy.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So up next, Trey Sweeney, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball.
Not going to get through.
And
He's safe.
He's safe.
Definitely
All right, we'll take it.
there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer.
We will
He
take
seemed
it.
to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. First offering, and it just misses.
Come on.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that just misses. And it remains 2-2.
Here you go, Matt.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home.
Safe.
Safe. And they lead by 4.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the
Yep.
bases.
On the mound
Bring in
now,
the next
number
victim.
64. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Drilled in the air.
That's gonna be out
High
number
deep
3.
Right field, ranging back.
Maybe. Yep.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
It was close.
So they get 3 runs, 4 hits,
All right.
no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. Tigers 4, and the White Sox nothing. So the batting order turns over. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one.
Hold up a second.
Olsen back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To the right side.
Run, Reese.
Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Austin Slater.
Slater, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And down on strikes he goes.
How many is that?
That's his 9th strike
9
so far. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's 2 for 2. And
Starting
first
pitching's
offering is
been
fouled off.
Well, I think,
been solid.
I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Left field, Vierling gets under it, pulls it down,
There
and
you
he
go.
makes the catch. And that is that. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. First pitch,
that's
and he
away.
just misses. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert getting ready to go. Headed towards the corner,
Wow.
and that is a foul ball. To the right side, Sosa. Tosses to first.
Yep,
Leadoff man retired in the sixth. The batter now, Javier Baez, has grounded out a couple of times. High fly ball out towards
Not
left.
grounding out this time.
Back. And it's into the
You go, Avi.
homer. An absolute smash to left. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Here we go.
You see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the...
Back to back.
Right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Home run derby has begun.
Go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And first
We go.
offering is
We
fouled
go
off.
back to back to back pitches.
Still only one out here in the inning. Softly in the air.
That's
down
gonna
the
drop.
line, and it stays fair. So a man at first. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Cut on and lifted
Not
in
homering
the
that
air.
time.
Benintendi drops into the glove, and there's two away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
All right.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one
Keep going.
carried.
Keep going.
And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Their third home run of the inning. It's 8-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other.
Might need to bring some guys up from AAA.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got
Yep.
Gus
Bring on the next one.
gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 straight.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Luis Robert now.
Can we get one more inning out of Olsen?
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The delivery to Robert. Swing and a miss. Struck
There you
him
go.
out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And delivers outside. That one's in there. 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Couldn't get him to fall for that one.
And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Torkelson. And Benintendi is out. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
All right, let's get one more out here.
High fly ball out to left center. Vierland. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
There you go.
And that's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
2 hits for Verling in this one.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Now this is in the air down the line. Tachman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air, left
Out
field.
number 2.
Benintendi is there. 2 down. Here's Baez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. And it's fouled away. The Tigers up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase
Oh,
out of the
I thought that was strike 3.
That's down. That's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Slider misses outside. Chases
That was
the
dumb.
baseball up the ladder, struck him out.
All right, let's.
Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. The new pitcher in the game, Brennan Hanafy, ready to make his season debut. That one the other way, and there's a hit.
Up and over.
Wastes no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Matt Theis digs in now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike
He swung on that before it even left my hand.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls.
Coming home.
Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 8-1. Back to the top of the order, Josh Rojas.
This is like the
Steps
worst
to the plate for the White Sox. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
pitching performance we've seen out of anybody yet.
First and second. Ground ball
Double
right
play.
side could be 2. 1 and 2. How about that double play?
That's a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Slater in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that misses. 1-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. That ends the inning and stops things.
All right.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Now fly ball to right center.
Out number 1.
Robert on the move. And there's one down. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Really solid today.
Liner,
Keeps
base
it going. 4 of 5.
Runner on at first with one gone. Zach McKinstry, the next to hit. And that is out
Too
of
late.
play. Varland in his second season, 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand.
Come on.
Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That to right.
Be out number 2.
Squeezes it. 2 away now. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one
Damn.
almost got him.
Dirty bastard.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2
He's
strike.
been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, good for him.
Mike Tauchman getting ready to hit. Hannafy.
Brennan.
To work.
You need 3 outs.
That's in there. And it's over.
Don't care how you get them.
And downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there.
I know that was a 97, but
higher that you can elevate, stay out on that double play.
And a ground ball to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
doesn't feel like a 97.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for
I
a
think we can
strike.
come to rely on
One out,
Benintendi.
the runner at second here in the top of the 9th.
Pretty reliable to
Foul
strike
off
out.
left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Not tough for me to watch.
Hannafy
We enjoy them.
is just 1 strike away.
Boom.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you hit off 8 wins in a row, you're this close.
And the win streak continues. Oh, this ought to be good. What's their offer? No. I mean, it's not a bad trade, I guess. But I kind of like Dylan. Yes. Oh, we got to do our scouting. This is the one. All right, hold up. This is the one area because I have not really done. I mean, I don't even know where we're projected to pick. Number 24. Second baseman. If you guys have any suggestions on how to best do the scouting, let's save it. We'll play one more. Get through this series. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, Casey Mize. Now we'll just Mize. Make sure everybody's good. Jake probably needs to sit. Did a lot of running in that last game. Baseman. I can move him to short, I guess. Who do we have on the bench? Abanyas can play short. Let's move him there. Let's move. He can go to third. Put our guy Winsel in there. Let's stick with Veerling. He's been pretty solid. All right, so shake it up a little bit here.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers.
All right. Our next stream will be Sunday night.
Anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they
I was
can
hoping to
salvage
have,
at least
if you guys are
one
here
this
because of the
series.
wrestling content, I was hoping to have Survivor Series ready for Saturday. I don't think that's going to happen.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
So that'll probably come out on Monday.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to
But
be
if something changes, then if I'm able to get a little more, make a little more progress tomorrow on it, then
fouled off to the right.
it will be out on Saturday. But if you go to our community section, the post section,
That's out to center field.
last night I posted a preview of the YouTube thumbnail.
To check out the lineup for the White
I'm doing something a little different than I've done on any of the other
Slater
ones, so
stands in.
let me know what you guys
2
think.
for 8 in the series so far. Foul ball. Swing and
That's
the
gonna
ball
drop.
popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard
One
now,
thing,
one away.
we may be undefeated, but we have not teased a no-hitter in any way. We get that shit out of the way early.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Line drive. That's
Another
a base hit into right field. The throw
Get
to
it in there.
third.
Nope.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
A couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So here's Robert now. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8.
We want to keep him hitless.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and third, 1 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
All right.
Huge strikeout.
One more out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Got it.
And that's the 3rd out.
All right. They tried to make it interesting.
White Sox strand a couple.
We said nope.
Leading off, Kerry Carpenter. Carpenter with a homer in his last game. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That just misses. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on.
And a sweeper misses for a ball.
It's a high sweeper.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They may have called that a strike.
Breaking ball inside.
I'll take a walk.
Full 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really
Great
well.
pitches, too.
It's a really nice plate
See if
appearance.
Glaber can keep his
Glaber Torres up to hit. Going
hot streak going.
in the air,
Nope.
center field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Come on,
He's got
Spencer.
4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Ground ball
Double
left
play.
side could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Second inning set to go. Andrew Vaughn now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Mize, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Here's a high chopper. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here is Sosa to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Popped up. Ibanez. Corrals it. And
Yep.
there's 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Right side. And that chance handled.
Should be out number 3,
Tosses
and
to
it
first.
is.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Good for the White Sox.
Much better than the first
Bottom
inning.
of the- Back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here is Matt Vierling. Way
Ball
high
one, no
there.
strike.
Ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the
Nope.
dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stepping in, Andy Ibanez.
0-1.
And he gets that fastball.
I knew not to swing at that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains
Almost.
0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Colt up
now for the Tigers. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
That last one was too late. That one was too early. This will probably be strike 3.
Nobody on. Way
Oh!
inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Dickhead.
And he hit him. Next is the Tigers DH. Wenzel Perez had the day off yesterday. And a foul ball. Perez went deep in his most recent game.
Ooh.
Keith, the runner at first with 2 gone.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off.
Until he hits us.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He was feeling pretty confident last time, too.
Chases the
Strike
changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark.
All right.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Matt Theis. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one down the line. Throw on to Torkelson. And one away in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over. Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a good glove, if not a platinum glove.
Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some hot balls. You know, when you make
bad call.
contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to?
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and we're still knotted at 0.
All right.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Thorpe back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
1's the count.
And strike 2.
Dylan, we saved you from the Phillies. They were wanting you.
With the fastball slightly elevated, he just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1 and 2. And a good eye there. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's Javier Baez.
Come on, Javi.
In the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there.
Just a little too early.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's
A little
fouled
late.
off. One and 2 here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Just keep getting a piece of it.
Just outside, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Just keeps racking up those pitches. We'll take it.
Line to left, and it stays fair.
And we're going to get a double out of this, hopefully.
The throw in.
Safe.
Throws off target as he slides in with a
Nice.
Love how he became a really tough out. with
1
2
out
strikes
double.
right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate.
Thanks to our
So
ball
tough to
boy
get
there
the
who
barrel to
didn't
anything, and
bother to get out of the way.
Position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ah, too soon.
Down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final
Something
game
down
of the
and in the
series.
outfield.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Robert going back. Onto
Go,
the
Javi.
track,
Go, Javi.
and he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. So the go-ahead run in scoring position here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This one in the air, right field. Tachman on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
On to the 4th.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early.
And they're actually talking shit about the computer, the AI.
It's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Only his 2nd strikeout. We've had a lot of pop-ups.
Late fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one hit to right. Carpenter. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Mr. Strikeout.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This guy's
He's probably a nice guy. I hate
have time to think
we keep
in between pitches.
embarrassing him.
Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball still.
We were doing good, too. We were well below what
Tough time putting him away.
Thorpe has thrown.
6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a
That's going to drop.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
He won't get past
Darryl
second, though.
turned for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels
It's just
good.
like that Javi at bat.
After being
Chew up
down in the
so
count,
many
up
pitches and
against it
then
with 2 strikes right there. Just
end up getting a
real
double out of it.
fine third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
All right, we got 2 outs, so
Spoils the
Got a piece
two-strike
of it.
pitch, and he'll see another.
damn, he swung on that one way too early.
He's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good job,
Back to the
Casey.
ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound.
All right, Spence.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Robert moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Vierling. 0 for 1 so far. Swing
damn.
back.
If you are just tuning in, welcome.
One
Hope you
down,
guys are
base
all
is empty.
having a great
Swing
night.
and a high fly ball left field. Benintendi moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
We are 2-0 on the night.
Andy Ibanez
Trying to get
up
the,
now for the Tigers. He's
series
0 for
sweep
1.
here.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Damn.
And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
That was a quick one.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball hit out
That's
towards
gonna
left
drop.
center field.
Nope.
Makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson.
And he takes a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. He's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Baez makes his way towards it.
Hobby staying busy.
Number 2. Matt Theis comes up to hit here.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's
That's what happened last night, too. We had this, like, nothing game.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. He continues.
Seattle, I think, hit a home run in the 8th,
5 shutout innings,
7th or 8th.
And we still have no score.
And then we hit the 2-run homer
Back here in Detroit
in the
Josh
9th.
with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5.
So it's always the last game of the night. It's got to be a little bit of a sweat fest. Come on. Got there.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base.
All right,
and try to
Wenzel.
start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Perez
Oof.
swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Damn.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand at the double play
Guess
right here.
He's only got 61 speed.
Next pitch.
Say maybe we should have tried to lay down a bunt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch.
There's a huge hole over there.
Much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's
Or
not
a
what that pitch was.
big gap, I should say.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Damn it.
Threw it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1.
Come on,
Struck out
Dylan.
Swinging last time.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball to first.
Hits into a double
2-2.
play.
Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And we're back. All set for the top of the
Fans
6th.
not too happy with that one.
Third baseman, Josh Rojas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Keep it rolling.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very
That's
low
dropping.
right now.
And it's a double.
Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not
They're going
stopping,
third.
going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding.
On the ground at first.
Coming home.
Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
All right.
And that
We got to
bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Javier Baez.
put in some work here.
Thorpe back to work. Swings and chases a low one there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing
Probably should have pulled him, but
a really
let's
good job
make them
there.
regret that.
And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside.
Ball 1.
The next offering misses.
Ooh.
And that's ball 2.
That's a
close
really
one.
good take.
In the air.
Nope, pop
towards
out.
Left center. Benintendi sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
All right, Carpenter.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Feel you got a home run in you.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Boozer getting loose as well. To third.
Nope.
The throw to first. Play is made, 2 out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
There you go.
One deep left field and forget it.
Should have yanked him.
A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter
We
to
get
stay
Torkelson to follow it up.
square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout. And
Yeah,
will make
a
move
little
to
late,
the
buddy.
pen. Drew Thorpe departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in
Just
a
couldn't
moment.
get the job done today, Mustache.
New pitcher for the White Sox, number 64. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
We went through so many relief pitchers last game. I don't know if he was one we've
And
seen.
next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. First offering, and it just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Two
strike.
down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is
Ooh.
in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
I don't know how you take that one.
Take a walk.
Called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swung on, belted.
Or we'll take another home run.
Carrying.
Oh, so close.
Warning track.
So
shot
close.
For Detroit this inning. All even now at 1-1. Back at Comerica Park. And the batter now, Andrew Benintendi. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first.
No, everybody's shocked he didn't strike out that time.
Timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able
Actually,
to
he's the
figure
one
out
who.
pitch sequences,
I think he's the
and
one who
it's
scored,
impacting
wasn't
them across the board.
Vaughn in the box again. Takes the strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
They got it for out number two.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sosa stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2.
Come on, Reese.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's one more out.
And a slider misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Keith makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. Midway in inning number 7.
7th inning stretch time.
Stretch. All tied 1-1. Justin Anderson gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Matt Vierling. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that's outside. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, you want to walk us? We'll take it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Anderson ready to work.
Damn.
Misses. It's a strikeout.
That's nice.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ripped to third and caught. Now the third baseman.
All right, Colt.
Keith.
You're about due for something.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a ball.
No strike.
Damn.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Now a high fly ball out to left
Out
center.
number 3.
Robert on the move. Makes the grab, and that is that.
All right.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Colson
Somebody else.
Montgomery. A new arm into the game. The righty will vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Didn't want to chase that one.
And fouled off. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario,
What we like.
weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Here
Very
we go.
strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped to right. Carpenter makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8.
Let's see what we got
Back now, new pitcher on the mound.
coming up.
Into the bottom of the 8th, Cam Boozer. This one in the air. Vaughn has this one sized up.
That was quick.
He's got it. And there's one down. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Schuster warming up as well.
Come on.
Swing and a foul out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
All right, Javi.
And now it's Baez. 1 for 2. And ball 1. Boozer, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Come on, Javi.
The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that one almost hit him.
Good thing we do have our best hitters coming up in the 9th if we have to go get to that point.
2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Fouls it back.
Last time he had to face a bunch of pitches, he did hit a double, so this could be good.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Nope.
9th pitch of the inning.
Come on, Javi.
Next. That one way inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take.
Woo!
It wasn't easy, but he earned
Not
that
gonna lie.
after a long at bat. 2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Late with the swing there.
Damn.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Got
Damn.
it, swinging for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Back here in Detroit, all set to start the ninth in this one. So now it's the White Sox DH.
Gotta give him credit. That was a nice, nice put out.
Check swing, called strike. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it onto first.
Damn.
He'll be safe at
Comes
first.
off the bag.
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Puts a bunt down. Torkelson steps on the bag, and that's an out on the
You
second
get that,
place.
so
That's a good piece
give
of
him that.
hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come.
They're going to score.
Ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Here comes the throw.
Oh, just
Home, and the runner
fuck.
scores from second. It's 2-1. One down. Here's the
Damn.
left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Inside, just missed. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
see if we got any more ninth inning magic if we used it all up last night. Unfortunately, Riley Green is out, so he's not an option.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
5 foul
You're getting
balls
tired.
in this at bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head.
Damn.
You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Really don't want to burn another pitcher.
That's off the mark, and the count is filled up.
I may not have a choice.
1 out, 1 on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
All right. Ah, it's Benintendi. It was him. I should have known.
In this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Vaughn in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th.
All right, who we have?
But the RBI
Glaber,
pushes across a run.
Torkelson,
And this
and
is
Veerling.
now a 2-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Penn Murphy. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 63. Penn Murphy.
All right, Glaber, you got another one in you?
Swing and
That
a
isn't it.
miss. Looked off balance that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Damn.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man,
Yeah, that was bad.
Pretty gross right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Spencer Torkelson.
Come on, Torque.
Now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Getting a little bit closer.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Damn.
Right through there for a strike.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Just 1 out
Yep.
remaining for the Tigers. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Matt Veerling. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
I think this is where the win streak
Fouled off. He was
might
late.
get snapped.
1 now.
Damn.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead.
Really don't like this little bastard.
Trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's
No.
the ball game.
There you go, fuckers. You won a game. We got 162 games. Can't win them all. Fuck you, Penn. So looks like we got the Yankees next. Another home series before we head out for 6 more. All right. So our next stream will be on Sunday. Well, you're here watching, so we appreciate it. Nobody paying money. Well, you're giving me your time, so there's that. So anyway, guys, that will do it for tonight. Next stream will be Sunday night. Survivor Series probably on Monday. If we can get everything done tomorrow, then it'll be on Saturday. But yeah, so 2-1 on the night, 8-1 on the season, and we'll pick up with the Yankees on Sunday. So for you guys watching on YouTube, we're going to say goodbye here. I'm going to raid somebody out on Twitch, but had some technical difficulties at the start of the stream on the YouTube side. We got it fixed, so thank you guys for sticking with us there. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday back here on YouTube. So have a great night. Have a good weekend. Good Memorial Day weekend.